So we're in Sepalak right now, and we were waiting for the bus to bring us to Sandakan, and then from there we're gonna go to KK, which is Kota Kinabalu, I think is how you say it. Our main destination is so we can hike Mount Kinabalu. It's supposed to be like a 1 to 2 day hike. It depends on how fast you do it, but they also kind of force you to overnight. They say it's because of the altitude, although Justin and I have hiked higher in one day. It's probably just so they can have money.
Definitely.
That's what it is. Because the resort is not cheap. Like, it's one resort, and it's like a set payment of breakfast, lunch, and dinner and everything, and it's astronomical. What is it, like a couple $100s?
I don't know.
It's something ridiculous.
We'll find out.
US dollars. So we're just waiting on the side of the road, waiting for a bus. Hopefully it'll be here in the next 15 or so minutes. So the hotel that we were staying at was really nice, and it included meals. So that was awesome. We gave them our laundry, and they lost one of my t-shirts. Of course, it happened to be my favorite t-shirt, and I only brought 2, so that was kind of upsetting. I brought it up to them, and they insisted that they didn't lose anything, and they didn't even bother to look for it. It was actually kind of rude how they handled it. They said that we gave them 5 t-shirts, and they returned 5 t-shirts, so therefore they're not at fault. So I looked at the receipt, and it said, in fact, there were 6 t-shirts that were being washed between Justin and I. So then and only then did they decide to look or talk about it amongst themselves. And then we all agreed on reimbursing me the t-shirt. So we figured out something that was more than fair for both parties, more so for them. And they started arguing with us about how it was an old t-shirt and how they wanted to give us half the price for it. And
Yeah, they said secondhand, and I said it wasn't for sale. It's her shirt. It's not secondhand. It's her. It's firsthand for her.
Yeah. So ultimately, they gave us the money that we asked for. I guess they use these plastic bottles as a bumper to reinforce it. Huh. Interesting. Hello. The bus to KK. Is it comfortable? It looks awesome.
It's not bad. Although I always think it's not bad when I first sit down, and then by like hour 3, I'm like pointing the couch with my eyes off.
Yeah, but these seats are pretty thick.
So we're now in Kota Kinabalu, aka KK. It's the, I think, second largest city in Malaysia. The largest city in Malaysia, Borneo. We just arrived at our hotel, and naturally the first thing on the agenda was to get some food. And as luck holds it, there is a huge seafood market right across the street from our hotel, so that makes me happy. We're about to order a double soup steamboat of tom yum, and it's like the most expensive thing on the menu, so I expect it to be awesome and plentiful, filled with seafood. There's like a million different restaurants in here. We just kind of picked the first one. We sat down and we were looking at this menu, and a lady from one of the other restaurants came up to us with her menu. It seems really weird, but I guess that's just how they roll here. Yeah, excited to eat. It's been a long day of riding buses and mini buses and local buses, and we're backtracking like 3 hours out of our way. So it's been a long day. So now we have our beer, and soon we'll receive the
They're in plastic bottles, which I'm not really sure why. Maybe so they don't hurt each other. Horseshoe crabs. This lobster is gigantic. They told me that he's apparently 3 kilos. That's my finger for perspective as to how big he is. Wow. So our seafood steamboat is boiling. There's venison, crabs, some sort of fish, we don't know. Prawns, aka bugs. What else?
Tofu.
Tofu, and clams.
And chicken.
And chicken. Yeah, that's not... There's a lot of non-seafood in this seafood dish. The steamboat has been demolished. And the main culprit is this guy. Dun dun dun!
Just said that you ate more than me.
We're at the Sunday market in KK, and they're selling everything from hair scrunchies to plants to puppies. These actually look like they're really well taken care of. It's just nice to see. Aprons, all sorts of stuff. There's Justin. He's very easy to pick out in the crowd.
Maybe we should think about eating there. It seems like that's a popular spot.
All right. It's like a random plastic head there because they're selling hair scrunchies, but Borneo is like pretty well known for like its head hunting history, so that caused me some concern.
We went to the movies. We researched the best rated movie that we wanted to see. And we got there and they didn't have buttered popcorn. So we soon realized that was really the only reason we were going to the movies, so we could sit in the air conditioning and eat popcorn. Once we found out that they had no popcorn, we realized like we didn't even want to see the movie anymore. That was literally the whole point. So we left, and now we're not seeing the movie. And of course not eating popcorn, which we were very into. So now we're going to the bar to drink our sorrows away. We were happy to arrive in a city in KK. And, it seems like an okay spot. There's some good food here and there, but there's not too much in the way of what to do. This is kind of what we were using as a base. That's what L-Tours do. Use it as a base to go see them. This place also, really smells.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's not the worst smelling place.
No, but it's up there.
It's like, I've never smelled this smell before. I don't even know what it is.
Maybe it's great popcorn.
It's not a good smell, but the smell is even worse just because we can't identify it.
So this is our 4th day in KK, and there's really not much to do here. So Justin and I have just been relaxing. We watched a movie last night. We're about to watch another movie today and go bowling and just stay out of the heat because it's really hot in the sun, so we were going to stay indoors. This is our brunch. Justin got some crabs. What were they, mud crabs?
Mud crabs, yeah.
And I got some squid, fried rice, and we're at the seafood little market that we were at a few days ago. And yeah, everything here is obviously fresh because it's still alive, but if you walk around this perimeter of this whole little building complex, it stinks so bad.
It actually doesn't smell nearly as bad as the sea does.
Oh, yeah,
the sea just smells like sewage and fumes.
Yeah.
It's gross. It smells like fish in here, but it doesn't smell like sewage.
Yeah.
So I'd rather take this smell.
Yeah, I agree. All right, well, bon appetit. We're bowling, and Justin just got 3 strikes in a row, which apparently means he's a turkey.
That's a turkey.
No, you're a turkey. Justin brought me to a really expensive sushi restaurant. He's got a wonderful knack of finding the most expensive restaurant and always ordering the most expensive dish on the menu. But I must say,
If Kristen was running the show.
yeah. But I must say, his taste is always right on. As you can tell by his
I don't know
wife.
what this is. Is that tea?
I don't know.
I think it's tea.
So he got like the sushi platter. Yummy, yummy.
You can have that.
And I got seared tuna salad.
Alright, so we just finished our sushi dinner, and it was pretty amazing. We've decided that Malaysia is the best country in the world for sushi. Of course, we haven't been to Japan, so I'm sure that's number one. But for us, Malaysia is the best country we've been to for sushi. It's just so good. We've been to a couple different spots now, and now our next city that we'll be in is Kuching, and I'm going to want to try some there too. I think the best sushi I've ever had, I always say, was in Vancouver. But, you know, as far as nationwide sushi awesomeness goes, Malaysia knows what